Hi, my name's Barb. I'm doing this video for people who have the same problem I do, and that is wearing half wigs and having no edges or hairline. So I've already pre-made my swoops, but you can do this method using or doing your swoops either before or after. So the camera actually, my edges look actually pretty good in the camera here, but they're completely bald. My hairline is like salute, you know. So this is how I do it. I'm going to teach you guys what I know, and I hope you can work from it. So the first thing I do is I'm going to brush my dry edges with a toothbrush or any kind of brush that you prefer to use. You're simply going to need a toothbrush, some hair gel, black eyeshadow is all you'll need for this project. Not project, procedure, whatever you want to call it. People usually buy, what do you call it? What do you call it? I don't know. The applicator that will darken your edges here, but it's usually too heavy, and I can't think of the name. It'll come to me. So I brush my bald spots, a little bit of hair back. And I'm going to use just a regular hair gel, nothing fancy. I'm using clear. You can use a brown gel if you'd like. It's not really going to make a difference. So I'm just going to wet that up. And I'm going to do each side. My toothbrush. I'm going to slick it back. You don't want too much gel because then you're going to wind up using a whole lot of eyeshadow. Unneeded eyeshadow. Okay. So I got my slick ricks going. They're all slicked back. And like I said, ladies, like my hairline is really bald. This camera is really giving it some plus here. So I simply use any kind of black eyeshadow, and you're going to work with small amounts at a time. You're going to start further away from the hairline, because if you start too close to the headline, it's going to look too dark and dramatic, and it's not going to look very real. So I use a little more this time, but you don't want it too thick because like I said, it's going to look dark and not how you want it. So then I'll gradually work my way up. If it gets dry and it seems like you're rubbing dry powder eyeshadow on your hair, please add more gel because it's going to make it glide on. And if not, you'll simply be ripping your edges out even more. So please make sure it's wet enough. I'm going to show you this side to this side. Now me, this is where I'm going to leave mine. As long as it's evenly spread out, I'm not going to darken mine too much because I don't want it too dark. I have a dark brown hair, so I don't want too much of it. So I'm going to stop right there with this side, but I'm not quite done with it. I'm going to move over to my other side. And this side is a little more balder. You're going to be able to see more of how this technique is working. So making sure my hair is still saturated with gel. Not so much as saturated, but wet enough. So don't start at that front. I messed up. But as you can see, part of my eczema between my fingers, they look like an alien, but so you'll start back here because you don't want to have dark dramatic lines. Another thing is that if you're doing this for a half wig, you're going to want to have the dark shadow meeting where the wig starts, because you don't want it to be detectable. Now, if you find that after doing this, your hair looks dry, you can even add, what do you call this? Use some edge cream to give it that shine. Or a little sheen will do the job. So after I patch, I kind of just glide my finger. Now from start to finish, it really makes a wonderful difference. But I'm just doing a quick video to show you and to give you an idea, because that other stuff that's in the beauty supply stores are too heavy, too thick, and I feel like this is more simple, more cheap. I'm using LA Colors eyeshadow, what, $2 gel, and it will really do the job. So what I also do to make it look more natural, I'll pull my sideburns down. You can even swoop along the side of your hairline and lay that down, but I'm not really in for laying my edges like that. My edges are never like laid like that. So what I'll do is just do a little of this. I'll put a little gel on it, but like I said, I'm just doing a video on covering the edges. So yeah, you can sometimes brush the hair that you put the eyeshadow over, and depending on how much you have in your hair there, it will give it that brush look. You know, it will give it that cleaner look. Or you could also do it if you feel like your eyeshadow's too thick anyway. But yeah, just within what, like 3 minutes, you can cover your bald edges, and voila. So ladies, if you liked my video, please thumbs up, subscribe for more of Barb. I also want to let you know that my next video is going to be about this girl here, jewelry. Yes, girls, it's jewelry. She can go from this to this. Very natural looking. It's my most favorite half wig ever. It's only $14. If you want this look, stay tuned.